High and I'm chillin', blazed up smoking. High and I'm chillin', blazed up smoking. High and I'm chillin', puffin' hella fire green. That shit look like it's finished. Just ruin. Putting hella smoke up is something that I do. I crack blunts, put weed and dabs down too. Can't stop once I start, I don't know how to quit. You gotta change smoke to stay high up as I'm is. I've been smoking the same since the 199s, but I can't remember a point that I smoke one at a time. I keep weed all day and I hate when I'm low. Always keep a bag cause I smoke gonna go. I'm two, that's how many blunts I'm about to put up. First blunt gone, about to roll another wood up. Blazed up smoking. Up smoking. High and I'm chillin'. Blazed up smoking. High and I'm chillin'. I got weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. When I light it up, it burn nice and slow. Got weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. When I light it up, it burn nice and slow. It burn nice and slow, nice and slow. Weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. Slow. Weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. I put a blunt in the air for my nigga JC. Drip dabs down first. They so tasty, go fast through the back. I'm just weed racing, can't let Hoover smoke. That's just wasting, go in all day. I do a whole lot of puffing. Only use fire flame for the blunts that I'm stuffing. Smoke in the air and it stay cause it's heavy. Hydroponics, about to bust a levy. Extreme green is all in my twisters. Buds in my bag, be big like they biscuits. Breaking them down and I put them up. Smoke everything that I have. I got weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. When I light it up, it burn nice and slow. Got weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. When I light it up, it burn nice and slow. It burn nice and slow, nice and slow. Weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. It burn nice and slow, nice and slow. Weed in my blunt and it's tightly rolled. I never go anywhere without weed on me. I'm always hot. Yeah, you can see it on me going to the moon. Only come back when I rolling more weed up. Blunts get smoked till they all turn to ashes. Couple bags on me, which one am I going through fastest? Smoking on super, this is Marvel dank. Big green and purple buds, all of it stank. I be way high up when I'm riding the smoke. I let the weed take me as high as I can go. Always twist up a double when I'm rolling it. You can always smell.
This is rolling up in Two Good Marley and this is certified Pothead. What's good with you, Cam? Rolling up this roll with a little bit of gravel in there. Oh, Vice City was my shit. In my blunt and it's tightly broke. Yeah, Vice City was my shit, bro. Yeah, that made me want to hook up my my one little game system and shit because I got a version of Vice City on there that was on the PSP. That shit back up, bro.
I got a big bag of the best weed that's in town. Switch is sweet, crack 'em about to wrap 'em both around.
Yeah, I was working on trying to get. I was trying to make $1 million selling drugs on GTA. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back doing it because it was actually I was trying to make $1 million selling weed on GTA. So we probably gonna go back into that, bro. I had Scarface 2 on the PSP, which isn't like the game on the PlayStation, but You can still like, you know what I mean, sell drugs and move shit around and shit. I was thinking about what we gonna do today and shit, right? I come across this old video and shit. There's a crowd in the room and I'm leaving them. I'm rolling up by the boom when I twist weed again. At every particle with weed if I can squeeze it in. It gotta be super strong for me. This joint is 2 blunts at a time is all I need. Law enforcement film. It's like police training and shit. But you see right here it say distrust of law enforcement by minority and hippie community. So that meant in the 90s, in the 70s, in the 70s, they already knew that niggas wasn't really fucking with police. That's my normal now. We gonna watch this and see what you know what I mean. We gonna watch this and see what they know what I mean, getting into what they talk about. Probably roll up another one of these if you know what I mean. Get to it. Let's go ahead and jump in again. This is 1971. (1971) film on distrust the police and shit. Let's get us a go, bro. Okay, Wiz getting ready. Wiz, you getting ready to put the I was about to say Unabomber for the Unimob. I don't know, we got this ruckus happening right here in front of us. Let me change perspectives here real fast. I want change perspectives. Excuse me. All right, there we go. All right. Policeville brothers, go. That nigga, bro. And what? This is the hippie commune. Hold on, shit. All right, so what these niggas protesting? They got like they pickets and shit. Make me think they protesting something. Can't really read name. They outnumbered the police like a motherfucker, bro. They should be stomping these niggas down. He fucking
Can this be the man?
What's that?
Less than 24 hours ago, risked his life for less money per hour than this man earns.
What? They saying a cop makes less than a pizza do. Well, you know what? pizza shop owner, that might be true because in an hour, a pizza shop can make some money, bruh. Depending on the hour, yeah, pizza shop get fucking 14, 15 pizzas in it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that right there was a nice little guitar riff. That shit was kind of decent.
Is it possible for the same man who risked his life in this situation to act this way in another?
Yes.
It is possible. And that's why we have a lot to think about before we can get the right answer to this.
That's why
Is this nigga laying in the bed?
say police brutality has got to stop.
The police to do. They've got to defend them.
I was about to say the police got to defend themselves. Acting like, you know what I mean, criminals are just running up on police trying to fight police.
Defend themselves.
Well, what do you think? Is it a simple matter of police brutality or self-defense? Either revolution or law and order? Is this or self-defense? What do you?
So well, hold on, because now this video is from the point of view of law enforcement. So I'm sure they thinking that this shit right here is self-defense, but you know what I mean, the protesters are thinking that's just police brutality. So they can both be right at the same time.
Unless you said you didn't know you were prejudiced, either for or against the police. What you thought must have been based on or towards the police. Why? Because in the film you saw it was impossible to tell how the violence started, which may be why, in this very complicated time of social change and controversy about the police, law and order, and the right to dissent, that we better get all the facts, as many facts as it takes to arrive at a real understanding of the police, their function, and their responsibility to all citizens. The idea of a police function and its responsibility to the group could be compared to what happened millions of years ago when the ancestors of these ants evolved their own.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Do ants have police? There is, like, you know what I mean, kind of like hierarchy up in ant world. You'll have the like the low workers who, know what I mean, do the running back and forth and shit. But then you have like some ant colonies where they have like a little majors and shit. They're like a little bigger than them, and they like don't do all the running, but they protect everybody running. Yes, let's see what he's describing.
So that now, after millions of years of evolution, the ant has a social system in which certain ants stand guard and check out other ants trying to get into their anthill home, checking to see if they are friend or foe by touching, smelling, tasting them for the familiar odors and taste of their own anthill colony. If considered an enemy, these police or guard ants signal, and other ants arrive and help destroy the intruder.
It's true how that's how ants work. That's true.
Many species of insects, animals, apes, birds, and even fish have this police type of duty in which the group uses specific individuals to defend them from danger. And going way, way back to prehistoric man, the strongest male would protect the group from danger, and of course the rest of the group would join in and fight off dangers too great for one person to handle alone. When mankind grew more civilized, it became necessary to live by more elaborate rules, laws to protect the weak from the aggressive strong. In this arrangement, the power and strength of the group was given to individuals to use in behalf of the group. This same principle applies to today's modern police force. So,
What the fuck? So Neanderthals. Been up to bum rush the big dude. Well, you know what? I can see that happening, bro. Because if the big dude is like imagine this, bro. You a Neanderthal, right? And you just go kill yourself a rabbit. And then this lazy big ass nigga come over there and take your rabbit. And then last week he took, Bop's turtle. The week before that he took Squeak's hummingbird. Squeak go jump and beat the fuck up out of beat. I mean, you might go swoop that thing.
insects or mankind, the idea of a police force or function came out of necessity. Even the human body has its police force. When in the event of illness or injury, white blood cells such as these protect us from harmful bacteria and other substances that threaten the body. Comparison? Police and community?
Bull.
They're all pigs. They're all fascist pigs.
They're mean. Well, we must have law and order in this country or the communists will take over. Why is everyone against...
The goddamn communists. The communists take over. What the fuck? It's definitely some old shit, bro. Ain't nobody worrying about no communists today. Well, no, I'm lying. Them extreme right ringers are worrying about communists.
Police.
Well, really, they're just doing their job.
Why be against your own police?
Police risk your life for you.
Why is everybody picking on the police?
Well, it keeps things from getting out of hand.
Well, it doesn't look like we're all together about the policeman. What happened to the image of civilized mankind at its best, the one to whom society gives all its collective strength and authority, to those professionally trained men who are paid to enforce the laws that protect the weak from the aggressive strong, with no regard to race, religion, or ethnic origin?
Where are those dudes at? That's what we dudes at.
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. Or is he? Or is he? As a matter of fact, no one is kidding about the police. Let's talk about the police. Going back about 10 years or so, it seemed that there was no real problem regarding the work and responsibilities of the policeman. More or less.
So he's describing 1961 because this film is from 1971. So he's saying in 1961 there was no problems with police, even though you know what I'm saying segregation is running rampant and shit in the fucking in Southern America.
He was a traffic cop, a crime fighter, saver of lives, a lawyer, psychiatrist. A well-known representative of the government, its protection and authority. So what's changed? He still is a traffic cop, a crime fighter,
Hold it. Police officer.
So they put together some type of like James Bond stunt trap for these cops, knowing that this ain't some shit that these niggas like cops. Shootouts are not the norm for cops. Like that's not the norm.
Okay, now you hold it right there. Out where I can see them.
saver of lives.
Okay, you hold it right there. Get out of here, bro.
Officer, help! My daughter's drowning! Oh, hurry, officer, please!
That was a lady?
She's drowning!
Why the fuck that shit look like a mannequin or some sort? He's not saying her like you slow as fuck on the draw, bruh. She gonna drown you, bruh.
Lawyer.
I asked for al dente. This isn't al
You
dente.
ordered meatballs and spaghetti. That's meatballs and spaghetti. Officer, make him pay.
I won't.
Oh, okay. Take it easy. Take it easy. You ate about what? About a third of this?
Fourth.
Okay, 25%. Pay 25%. That's what you ate.
No.
Come on. Now, you look like a reasonable man. 25%. Right?
All right.
Okay, he's gonna pay 25%. No. Willing to pay 25%. That's better than a total loss. All right.
A doctor.
What? Ain't no cop fucking negotiate no sales like that. Where the fuck does that happen at? You ever been in a store? Have a dispute over? Can I go do that shit? I can go. So according to this, I can go to Walmart and be like, let me get that big screen, right? And the cop going to argue for me to only have to pay 25% of that bitch? We about to go, TV shopping.
It's gonna be all right.
Just relax, man. Just relax. You'll be all right. Easy. I've done this before now. Just relax.
Now just
I've done
relax.
it before.
Everything's going to be fine.
Just relax now.
So that's the shit cops need to be doing.
Make it easy. There we go. Almost through now. There you go. Easy now.
A psychiatrist.
Oh shit! Well, she just had a baby. I thought she was having a psychotic attack. Well, I guess that's what this bridge is about.
No, you're coming in closer. I'll jump
Okay,
right
okay. I'll do nothing. I just thought you want to talk about it. I can't hear you from here.
now. No,
No what?
I don't want to talk about it.
Are you sure? You're thinking about ending your life and there's nothing you want to say about it?
No.
Wow, I'd want somebody to know. I mean, if I had that much bug in me and I was going to kill myself, I'd want to make darn sure somebody knew why. And especially, I mean, you don't kill yourself all by yourself. It's got to be somebody's fault. I'd want them to know.
You tell her.
Who? Who is it? Who?
My mother.
How I knew she was about to save her mom. How I knew that shit.
My mother.
That's terrible though.
And your government representative on call. So what's happened? What's really changed? What's at the bottom of this problem? Well, at least two things have changed. The first change is the citizen of the United States himself, who is better educated than before and who is not only more aware of his own rights, but of the rights, responsibilities, and limitations of the police force.
Right. So that's okay. So you acknowledge that. Let's go.
Second change is that where in the past the policeman was rarely involved in political issues, they are now used more than ever before in more and more frequent clashes with dissenting political, racial, and ethnic groups.
All power to the people! All power!
To see how some of our leading law enforcement officials feel about the new and increasing demands made of our police force, let's talk to Commissioner of Police of New York City, Patrick Murphy.
At the police academy, all of our new officers...
Yeah, why that nigga look like Mike Pence? That nigga look like Mike Pence.
receive a considerable amount of training, and that includes reading assignments as well as lectures and classroom discussion concerning the constitutional guarantees of all citizens, plus a considerable minorities and the role of the police officer in protecting the rights of all citizens, whether they be of a minority group or poor or hippies or students, that all must be treated as citizens, and the police officer must always subdue his own biases and be objective in dealing with people.
But what about the older policeman's attitudes towards the hippie, the dissenter, the student, minority?
Yeah, what about them old niggas?
Groups, blacks, Puerto Ricans, etc.
In our training programs, which continue for all policemen during their careers, they spend several days each year in in-service training. We don't ignore the problems of poor people. We attempt to reinforce the earlier training of the men and deal with new problems and new issues. So although our recruits, as new policemen, spend much more time in training, our experienced officers every year will have some kind of refresher training dealing with the important subject of being objective and dealing with all kinds of people.
The most frequently asked question about...
Now, have they actually did that type of shit? Because I imagine that if in 1971 they really had started that, and like you wouldn't be still having the same. You still having the same issues.
Police is...
Why would anyone want to become a cop?
Why would anyone want to become a policeman? Why would anyone want to become a policeman? Why would anybody want to become a policeman?
Critics of the police say...
They become cops because they enjoy pushing people around.
They just want the guaranteed authority of the uniform.
I mean, you can't say that that's wrong and shit. Yo, have y'all been getting these weed commercials, bro?
Up on people. Only aggressive personality MPs would want to be policemen.
They need a gun to feel masculine and strong.
Yeah, it's the only way they can feel as good as someone with better education and more brain than they have.
We asked cadets at the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Academy why they wanted to become law enforcement officers.
Well, in the community where I grew up, there was a lot of kids in trouble. As I became older, I wanted to make sure that didn't happen in my family. I also had a deep concern for my community, and I wanted to help. In my senior year in college, I became interested in a public service career. And after investigation, I decided that the Sheriff's Department offered me the greatest challenge as well as the greatest opportunities for advancement. I came on the department to do an interesting job. I didn't want to go to work at 8 and be bored until 5. And this is the type of job where things are always changing from minute to minute. Instead of talking about all the wrong in the world today, a lot of citizens today that are turning their backs and saying, well, I don't want to get involved. I personally feel I do want to get involved.
I thought it'd be great to represent my own minority group in the field of law enforcement. Gotta help bridge the communication gap.
That's right.
Me too. I also represent a minority, and there is a lot of pressure, and I feel that I'm opening the doors for all minorities for a better understanding.
I wanted an interesting job where I wasn't doing the same type of work every day. And I feel in law enforcement, there are many interesting jobs for women.
I agree. The Sheriff's Department especially has opened up many new fields to women. For instance, detective work, and this is the field that I'm interested in.
I'd like to try to stop man's inhumanity to man.
Yeah, that was that because all those people were cops with that law enforcement should be trusted because it's not the fact that all different races are cops. That it's the fact that they'll fuck you up.
Few years experience, as to say.
I've learned that no matter how many times a week we save a stranger's life, there's always going to be somebody that causes sick.
In police work, a lot of times you see the worst in people. The problem for myself and other law enforcement officers is to realize that all people are not like this.
Since becoming a police officer, I've found out that my nothing but policemen as friends.
You know, every day I risk my life to fight crime. The judges and the courts just don't seem to back you up.
The problem today is there are too many people who don't respect authority. Therefore, they don't respect the police uniform or the man who wears it.
This is the issue, bro. When you end up, you become a cop, bro. The reason why you end up losing all your civilian friends is because where y'all used to do shit that wasn't on the up and up, now ain't no telling if you gonna try to arrest a nigga. That'd be what that issue be. We'll continue this joint probably tomorrow. Got some shit I need to check in the oven, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro. With that, I'm too Mario Mount. Bird cut. Flat.